name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is May 15, 2025. It is 3:55 a.m. Alright, so this is the number for this channel. I have a couple tweets to share with you. There's a possibility I might have, I don't know, depending on how I feel and how quick I go over these, at least 3 or 4 videos. So let's go on Twitter and get started. So this is the first tweet here. Oh my God, laughing my ass off. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry host Brooklyn Beckham and Nicole Peltz at Montecito dinner party amid family drama. I think I responded to that and I said it's false 2 hours ago. And I said, unless either party says it. And who? Probably the Daily Fair, People magazine. People. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry hosted Brooklyn Beckham and Nicole Peltz for a group dinner in their Montecito, California home amid tension within the Beckham family, People confirms. I doubt it. And if it's true, I don't know. Because the way Beckham, Brooklyn's father, is so close with the royal family, and who knows, probably get information. I don't know. My comment, I still stand by my comment where this might be false, unless Harry and Meghan or Beckham, was it Brooklyn and his wife say something, then I'll believe it. But for now, question mark. People magazine is becoming Daily Mail and posting Daily Mail's posts as news. They were not directly invited by the Sussexes as per the article. It was a gathering of producers and television executives at their home. Which home? Okay, setting it up to blame Meghan. Probably, yeah. That's exactly that. Let's see here. So why were Brooklyn and his wife there? LOL. They're neither of those things really. I think Meghan and Harry are supporting them, and that's fantastic. Okay, I don't know. Alright, so let's leave it as that. Let's move on. So this one came under my timeline, and I listened to it already. In terms of private jet, maybe I'll just say it now before I get it started. And they're saying something about Harry with private jets and things like that. One thing I remember Harry said is that he doesn't use private jet, unless his family is with him. And the other time that I remember him use a private jet somewhere, it was a group of people who were going somewhere. So he went along with them. But in terms of flying for business, if it's by himself, it's commercial. Okay? So this is the next tweet. Wow. Powerful. 1 minute and 16 seconds. There'll be screenshots in between.
How much money did Prince Harry make after quitting royal duties? He didn't go jobless after leaving the royal family. In fact, he became the fastest money-making prince out there. Now he lives in a $14 million mansion in Montecito, California. He signed a $100 million content deal with Netflix. He landed a $25 million podcast deal with Spotify. He also wrote a memoir called Spare. It sold 1.5 million copies on day one. That book alone brought him over $20 million. He doesn't need to wear a uniform or show up at royal events anymore. Now he flies private jets and rides in electric SUVs.
Okay, something like that about the private jet here. There's an asterisk there. It's not all the time. He did address this at one point, but let's continue.
He's got a private chef, bodyguards, and gardeners. He said, freedom matters more than the crown. But Prince Harry's not living just for himself. He and Meghan launched the Archewell Foundation. They've donated millions to global education, mental health, and refugee programs. He also shows up at charity events for veterans and children. He's proving in his own way that leaving the palace doesn't mean losing royal-level impact. Respect what Prince Harry's done. Hit that like button to show it. Comment freedom. Maybe you'll be the next billionaire too.
Alright, so that's that. Let's see some of the comments here. I love what they have both accomplished after leaving that toxic institution. Prince Harry will always be royal. Freedom, freedom, nothing from royal family anyway. Absolutely love him. Good for him. Why is it so difficult for you to share how much the others made instead of constantly focusing on Harry? It's time to leave him alone. Good King Harry. He's the genuine king. Good King Harry. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so there's that image again, that video. We knew it was coming. Alright, so she retweeted that the UK needed an emotional support poll after this. There's the laugh here. So there's some of the comments. An emotional support poll for Willie SDE. What's SDE? Okay, there's the hands up. They are going to continue to do polls because they know Harry and Meghan are popular. They just don't want us to know it, but we already know. Fake British media and fake polls. Yeah, they just made up some crazy stuff. I come across tweets where I'm assuming it is true. Some of the comments were from Brits who said, I'm over there, like in the UK, nobody ever asked them about that. Not just one, several others. They are still shook. There's the laugh here. That viral photo shook them. It's why they turn off their comment section, because they know they'll be challenged with receipts. Okay, I don't even know. I didn't see the original tweet of the poll. It's Quad who's talking about it, and I think I came across a screenshot of things. So let's see here. I'm going into this. Alright, people are talking, TikTokers. Alright, I mean, it's 19 seconds. Let's see here.
American life looks great on them. It just really does. Like, I never saw him smile like this at the castle. And why would he? That place is probably so outdated, baby. Probably smells like old hand cream and leftover Rogaine, if you ask me. But they were meant to live, laugh, and love. They are at the Beyonce concert. He is sweating. Do you see the strands right there? American life looks great on them.
Alright, let's see here. Folks predict this. Also, a poll to say, there they are here on my last video that I just finished edit. I made reference to this. Also, a poll to say Meghan is one of the least liked royals, a poll which is solely legit and suspiciously only ever comes out when the others are failing and House of Sussex continue to thrive. Alright, she tagged the person here. For the win, from here on out, these popularity polls will be called emotional support polls. We all knew these emotional support polls were coming. Y'all are so predictable and boring. Meghan left Britain over 5 years ago. Great. I'll be using that phrase going on. I hope others will too. It's their pacifier. They crash out after those Beyonce pics. I mean, the thing is that they themselves could do these themselves. They could go out and enjoy. I don't know. They are so freaking miserable. And they want everybody else to be miserable along with them. And people are saying no. Okay, I just read that. We're referring to them as the emotional support poll continue. Let me pause for a second. I need to put that as part of the thumbnails. Alright. We're referring to them as the emotional support poll community from now on. Okay. Said the UK, never. Both are equally disliked. Okay. Let's block this one. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. I do not want this to be long. A long video. It's about the Beyonce concert. Okay. Prince Harry and Meghan enjoying themselves at Beyonce's Cowboy Carter's Tour concert has the UK royal family of leftovers and royalists so shook they had their media minions release a predictable polls about how much the UK hates the couple. If a jilted, bitter ex was a country, UK would be it. Okay, so there's that here. The cycle is so predictable, the squad can easily tell you with accuracy when they release poll after Harry and Meghan receive global positive news. I wonder if UK peeps know that their media and royal family are in cahoots together to bamboozle them. And the US is copying that too. I just hope people don't pay attention to the US media. Also, a poll to say Meghan is one of the least liked royals, a poll which is totally legit. Okay, so that's the same thing I just read. Okay, funniest part about that poll is that from a commercial standpoint, If 20% of the UK likes you, that's millions of potential TV viewers, millions of potential podcast listeners, millions of potential products buyers, lol, the amount of gems she could sell on that island. Okay, a jilted monarchy, fake polls is all they have left, and they put out all the people who want to keep their job to write funny articles when they will learn it is not working. They live in their bubble. They don't care. They have their tunnel vision, so they don't care. I love that Harry is the one recording this. They are so much in love. Okay, to love birds. Hell, why didn't they just try to gaslighting Adele to Queen Bey? Like white media gave Queen Bey award to her. Okay, and they only poll 1,000 people out of 65 million. LOL. Okay, I don't know. The next tweet is talking about the poll as well. She's built a successful brand, hosts a hit podcast, and has a successful Netflix show, not to mention the clothes she wears sells out within hours. And yet, we're supposed to believe the popular ones are the ones who can even draw a crowd to their own public events. Please. So he retweeted that the Duchess of Sussex popularity among Brits is at an all-time low according to new polling by at YouGov. Is there a way she can win back public support? And this is why the caption is saying everything she has sold out really quickly. So they don't need these people to tell them. Okay, meanwhile, the Prince and Princess of Wales are the most popular. Oh my, it's like freaking kindergarten things. So childish. She never won the British public in the first place. She wasn't even settled in as the new bride. Before the palace launched a hate campaign against her, she never stood a chance. But at this point, why should she care what the British public thinks? She's never going back there. Okay, it's a systematic brainwash behavior over in the UK by forcefully chucking those unless over-the-top nobodies down UK public throats and constantly ensuring the survival of the desperate royal family. If you're poor, your mind's not on how much tax is giving to the royal family. It's on what can I afford to buy. That is true. This is why they're creating unnecessary problems to the people. The way Meghan doesn't give a F about them or their polls is what pisses them off so badly. She is paying them dust and they can't stand it. I love it. They pull 1,000 racist, white people out of millions that lives there. That's the laugh here. And the next one is an ad. Let's go to the next one. Still talking about the poll. There were some other things. Okay. There's that. Another popularity poll. There's the laugh here. Anyone would think these client journalists for the royal family are lacking self-esteem for their masters. But why is it, see, black, all of these people? I don't, okay, so who's that? Another royal vat. Okay. And this person. Okay. They tag a whole bunch of people. Why is it, all these people, that your masters that are supposed to be the country's mascot and therefore are so very popular can't ever go viral as if they really are popular, like you know who does? Is it because most 55 plus years old aren't really on social media? Also, how long before you run another popularity check? I recommend you up to it monthly in this 6 years since Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan left the institution to a whole other country. Alright, so she's making the difference here. This is the screenshot. 24 million views of their thing. Okay? Meanwhile, they're saying they're not popular. There was another one that I saw with William and Kate, and they compared with Harry and Meghan's picture, the views, like, and retweet, and all of that. Harry and Meghan's popularity is international. The YouGov poll to Wales' ego is limited to the UK and includes mostly royalists, and its importance is heavily skewed. It's like calling a ripple in a British pond tsunami. That's a very good point. Okay, the funny thing is they are not even propagandering right. The poll was released to help blunt criticism over this. How is it? Okay, how is worrying about Meghan's popularity helping to address the cost of the royals? I suppose if her name wasn't included, not enough people will see it. Public funding for royal stripped since 2012 because of palace works. Bottom line, it doesn't matter how many polls are made. It will not make Harry and Meghan less joyful and in love, nor will it grant William and Kate talent and charisma. A poll can polish a lackluster royal family. Polls are a sample of opinion, not a stamp on reality. Okay, British media cannot leave the Sussexes, the non-working royals, fifth in line, and his family alone. These tabloid reporters do nothing but write articles and participate in gossip shows focused almost solely on Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, while they have no access to and have never met her. And meanwhile, there's real information that's going out there. They not mentioning it. It's pure distraction. Next tweet. Okay, so this is new now. Okay, forget about the poll. We're done with the poll. Harry been lifting weights. Look at him. So someone tagged me this with this caption. Okay, James Taylor, you've got to fight it. Okay, so there's Harry here. Many of the squad were talking about Harry's chest, like he works out. You could see he does, but you could also see he's eating well as well. So he need to do some sit-up, leg lift, and oblique workout. Hey, you guys gonna come after me. You guys only look at the chest, but the stomach is part of that as well. Okay, so he's eating well. Okay, Meghan and my concert era. All right, so this is that. A fax on fire. The Cali lifestyle suits him. Meg, we get it, girl. We get it. Those are push-up pecs. I think so too. Yeah. Hot AF. Harry looks so good. I know, right? He's a fax, all right. Harry needs to drop the scan routine. He's so buff. His quad is getting there, but the lower part, when I see him wear shorts, it's like, I know you guys gonna come after me, all right? He needs to do complete workout. Focus on all the muscle groups so they could be balanced. All right, the chest, yes. You could see he works the middle, and the upper chest needs some workout. You know what? Let me leave it alone before the squad come after me. They all are mesmerized by it, but I'm looking at different things, even though he's wearing the shirt. Next tweet. Harry is looking hotter and hotter. He is definitely a lot more buff. His pecs are defined to a certain extent. All right. There's a retweet here. Prince Harry and a beanie. Looking great, Duke. All right. Let me show you something. Let me go look for an image. All right. So let's look at something here. For the chest, they have upper, middle, and the bottom part. Let's see if there's something that will show it better. Maybe this, you could see the fibers. Okay. There's the upper, and there's the middle, and then there's the lower. So if he's doing some workout, it's probably focusing mostly on the middle part. And it depends on how you could get all three parts of the chest very full, depending on how you put your hands on. Let's say you don't have a machine. Depend on how you put your hand on the floor to do the push-up. All right, let's see if there's something else here. Okay, so perfect. There's this one here. You see, there's the upper part, and this is the middle part, and there's the lower part. But this is perfect. Depend on how you put your hand on the floor, you could target all three parts of the muscle. So what I think Harry has is the middle part. Okay, so he's probably doing this type of push-up. All right. So this is perfect. It depends on how you put your hand on the floor. And Harry's chest is mostly buff from the middle. The upper is a little bit flat. Okay, you could see the right here is very flat. This is the middle here. All right. So before you guys come out after me, I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. But anyway, but he looks good though. Meghan feeding him good. Yeah, the feeding part, you could see it from the stomach. Yeah. Yep. All right. So I'm glad somebody put this here. Meghan is feeding him good. That's from the stomach. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I'll be waiting for the for the squad to come after me. How dare me talk about things like that? All right, next tweet. Did I even read the thing? Let's see here. Yeah, I did. So next tweet. Okay, is that the same thing? Whispers. Harry is packing top and bottom. Who said that? It truly looks like Harry has entered a new era himself. Meghan always looked insanely hot, but I swear Harry is getting more and more hot every photo. There's that. It's true. There's the laugh here. I guess his mind is a bit, well, he has that lawsuit, that next lawsuit coming up. So I don't know how they do it. As I'm saying this, I'm thinking Santa Bali, I'm thinking Invictus, I'm thinking everything else, and then the lawsuit that's coming up. So there's so much in his mind. I don't know how he separate all of these. I give him prop. I give him prop. Let's go to the next tweet. Oh, did I read some of the comments? Yes. It's so true. There's more of this. This is extra. Their Royal Highness Prince Harry and Princess Meghan and their concert era. This is so sweet. James Taylor has a pop-up book based on one of his songs. I have to get this for my little cousin. Okay, so there's that here. Meghan have it, how do you call this? Sign. That is nice. You know what that reminds me? When Meghan was so surprised to get the phone call or the text from Beyonce. She was like, I can't believe she knows me. She's always, I just love that about her. Appreciate other, well-minded people who, earn their spot. Oh, there's so much more. Okay, and her concert era, Meghan and Harry went to a James Taylor concert. There's that. Okay, it's almost the same pictures that being shown. Let's go to the next tweet. I think it's the same thing I just... Nope, that's different. Someone should have warned that family, and it's minion that black don't crack. Quote, that Meghan can emerge shimmering, almost covered in silver droplets from the ocean of online trolling to appear carefree, undimmed, smiling, take real guts. Yeah, that's from an archive thing. There's that. What? There's this. There are a lot of goodies in there, but this is my favorite. Quote, these two are when Beto cast iron Le Creuset after all. They are clearly made of Teflon. Having said that, I'm back to boycotting any and everything Daily Fail. Okay, I love this. Thank you for sharing. The idea that there's a lifestyle that centers on having to go to formal things one's whole life long, and that these two got to sidestep it makes me so happy for them. Feel bad for Louis though. Liz Jones might be a bad shit, but she really told the truth with this one. Okay, so there's an article here. I'll click on it to get the link for you guys. It's an archive, okay? So this is what the squad are making reference to. I'll leave the link in the description. Let's go to the next tweet. Oops, what did I just do? Next tweet, I have two more. Is it wrong that I linger at Harry's pec? All right, Harry's chest. Okay, how sweet, unbothered and living their life. Love the skull cap Harry. Oh no, not James Taylor. All right, so there's those pictures again. There's that. And there's that. Let's read some of the comments. No, LOL, he is definitely working out. That's something else. I did too. If it's wrong, I don't want to be right. Zadie has been hitting the gym. Respectfully, no, he is looking good. There's the thumbs up. I love Harry in a way that's respectful to Meghan, but also disrespectful. Oh, there's people are still showing their cooking. Oh, it looks so watery. I don't know. It looks nice, but there's too much water. I'm not even a good cook, so let me shut my mouth. Next tweet. One more after this. Alright, they're still talking about the concert. Harry and Meghan went to see James Taylor. Nice. Okay, and my concert era, Meghan. I love how they're able to dress up or down, from suit to just sweats and jeans. Meghan posts on IG just like any of us. The only difference is she has silly stalkers criticizing all her posts and hating. I said post and let them choke on your happiness and success. Okay, I love this era. Harry looks free. This is why she has two different accounts. One is the personal, where she put Meghan. And the other one is As Ever. As Ever is her business one. So yeah, she posts just like anybody. I'm assuming, because I was not following her before that, just like when she was on Tig before she married Harry. Love to see it, love it. Okay, so this is my last one. I need to post some of these on my community board for you guys, because who knows how long I'm gonna take to edit. This is my last one. This looked like the ending of a rom-com. I dare you to show me a wedding pic with more beauty and swag than this one. The moment I saw this, the day of, I was like, it looks like a James Bond type of thing. Wife and he's like going out to the sunset. All right, Prince Harry stepped out with his wife after the wedding with a look on his face that says, I got the one and nothing is coming between us ever. All right, let's pause this. Every time I see this stunning photo, it just reminds me of the James Bond. You see, other people see that too. James Bond 007 movie, the hero and his lady love. Ah, l'amour. Okay, the best dressed Stella McCartney ever designed. All right, so there's more of this, the same pictures, people are talking about it. All right, a lot of retweet. So that is it. Let's do a prayer. That's the thing with the chest. This is a very good one to do, okay, if you don't, have a machine or something. I do this a lot at the gym. Okay, all of this, I do all of that at the gym. But anyway, let's do a prayer. Prayer for happiness. Oops. Let's pick an image, a small one. I don't want a long prayer. This one. A prayer for joy. Lord Jesus, you are our salvation and our joy. We thank you for the new life and power that we have through your death and resurrection, because we know that true joy can only come by your spirit working in us, and hope. That's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that is it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
We ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better